Secret Handshake Productions presents Holmes and Watson Plan a Party.
I've procured the nibbles you prescribed, good doctor.
Good. I have the goose here. Mrs. Hudson should be up at 1:30 to help prepare the meal.
Goodness, John, look at the size of that bird. How much did it cost?
Not to worry, I took care of it. Best set out those bits and bobs, yes? The children will be hungry.
Where are they?
Wilhelm Horwitz up the road hired them to track down a fellow who stole his prized tambourine. From what Wiggins said, the matter ties into a grand scheme involving the entire London Symphony Orchestra.
Coronets and conspiracies for the matinee, I see.
Quite. They left a few hours ago. They'll be back soon. Let's get ready.
Yes. Enough pies, pastries, and taffies to inoculate a bare-knuckle boxer.
Sherlock, I told you to get nuts and vegetables.
I'm sorry, I thought that we were having a party.
These are sweets. We need to feed them nourishing foods. Last time Baxter had a spoonful of jam, he was up until all hours making smoke bombs.
Still haven't gotten all the soot out of the carpet.
Exactly. We want to make things nice for them, but not a free-for-all. Mrs. Hudson is being very generous by allowing them to occupy her spare room. Part of welcoming them into the building and into our personal lives is setting a precedent of structure. That means we need to set boundaries for what they can and can't do. Guide them towards good habits, for their development.
Where are you getting all this? Are you reading books on child rearing?
What? No.
You're squinting in that way you do when you're lying.
I am not, Holmes. Come off it.
You're pinching the birthmark on your left forearm like you do when you are lying.
I hate you.
I also saw the copy of Castle's Household Guide not so slyly hidden under your mattress.
What the hell were you doing in my room?
Snooping.
At least you're honest. All right. I've collected some hydrogen peroxide, potassium iodide, and soap from the Institute of Science for Baxter to experiment with. Purchased a copy of the new Wild play, Lady Windermere's Fan, hot off the presses, for Cartwright to dive into.
I've borrowed Cornelius Cricket's walking stick from up the road so as to teach Wiggins those Lacan steps as he requested. I'll have to settle for an umbrella.
And for Opal and Ruby's entertainment. Here. That's 6 farthings. Put them in your pocket.
Oh, this never works on me, John.
Just pretend not to see them, Sherlock. They like to think they can pickpocket you. Do it for the girls.
Fine. For the girls. What about Adelaide?
Haven't quite worked that one out yet.
She'll not be distracted by gifts or games. She thinks only of freeing her mother.
Some days she hardly eats. Even Wiggins is worried.
The document her mother left her outlined a network of embezzlement within Scotland Yard. But with Commissioner Shaw dead, getting a straight answer as to what was actually going on will be nigh on impossible.
Her replacement, Wilhelmina Griffith, assures the public she'll run the ship just as tightly as Shaw did. Perhaps she'll carry on the torch in that regard as well, create more concrete evidence.
Only time will tell. The dodgy dealings with the money is neither here nor there to me. It's what it could have been for that has my interest. What were the officials of Scotland Yard utilising the institution's money for that was so secretive they had to imprison someone who threatened to blow the whistle?
I still maintain it could have been a standard case of criminals simply wanting to fill their own pockets. Why are you convinced there was more to these payments?
Because if it was such the case, the payments would be consistent. Observe the amounts. Smaller payments of consistent amounts are common among embezzlement cases, so as to not raise suspicion. But these payments fluctuate almost randomly. These are no stipends. It implies some kind of services rendered.
But how does that correlate with the Poor Law Commission?
Ah, yes. Evelyn's clue.
She told Adelaide the key to her mother's freedom, and others, rests in the commission. But in what regard? She could have meant some kind of physical evidence, or perhaps information that someone in their employ has. It's open-ended.
I reached out to them. They hadn't much to relay.
You did?
No young girl should have to take on such a case as this. The sooner we can get her out of these rooms and back to a warm fire with her mother, the better.
And the commission had nothing?
Mostly. Save for one notable exception.
Census records?
One dating back to 1876 and the other from the most recent census in 1886.
Adalbert household 1886. 4 females, 1 adult, 3 children.
All's in order there. It accounts for Arabella and Adelaide, as well as Opal and Ruby after they took them in following their parents' death. The 1876 census is the interesting one.
Good lord. Half of it has been scrawled out.
All but one bit here. Adelbert household, 1876. 2.
The rest is obstructed.
This was before Adelaide was born.
Who would want to erase records of Adelaide's family preceding her birth?
That is the question.
2. Arabella and who else? A father?
It could be.
There is our other loose end to worry about.
Moriarty.
Wiggins is still reeling from the game that madman played with him as Leon Payne. The betrayal hit him hard. It keeps him up at night.
I have not forgotten. Hang on, that reminds me. Had a run-in with one of Moriarty's accomplices whilst out. He left me this.
You did? While you were getting pies?
Yes.
There's blood on this.
Oh yes, he tried to kill me.
What?
I've been tracking Moriarty and his band since our initial meeting a few months ago. Seems he doesn't like that.
Whose blood is this?
Mine, he stabbed me.
Good lord, are you all right?
Calm down, John. Why do you think I keep a handkerchief on my person? Oh, I've grown accustomed to it at this point. That was the 3rd time this week.
3rd time this week? 3 assassins have tried to off you over these 7 days?
To very little effect, given that I'm still standing here planning a party.
And you waited until now to tell me this?
It wasn't relevant till now.
Oh, heaven help me, you are barely a human being, Sherlock. What is this? You have said that danger is part of your trade, Sherlock Holmes. This is not danger, it is inevitable destruction. You stand in the way not merely of an individual, but of a mighty organization, the full extent of which you, with all your cleverness, have been unable to realize. You must stand clear, Mr. Holmes, or be trodden underfoot. If you are clever enough to bring destruction upon me, rest assured that I shall do as much to you. You assume that if you were assured of the former eventuality, you would, in the interest of the public, cheerfully accept the latter. I can promise you the one, but not the other.
You see, John.
Promise you the one, but not the other. He cannot promise that you would cheerfully accept your destruction. Is he saying... No, he wouldn't involve them.
We must stand between him and the children.
Yes, we must.
But, as you have told me many a time, good doctor, there is a time and place for work. Think not of it, for now. We have a party to plan.
You weren't followed here, were you?
I sent him tumbling into a poor farmer's supply of sprouts, where he remained in quite the accommodating position to be extracted by Inspector Lestrade. What do you take me for?
Well, seeing as the children are going to be living in the building now, we ought to be certain no harm could come to them.
Never, John. We'll run a good house for them. We'll feed them well, help them to develop good habits, and good examples by being particularly careful to command the sincere respect and goodwill of those with whom they are to mingle, and ever treat them with such manners as shall be agreeable.
Wait. Where did you get that from?
Get that from? I just said it now.
No. Was that a quote from The Father's Book by Theodore Dwight?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Are you reading books on child rearing?
Shut up, John.
They're here. No more talk of these things, especially Moriarty. They cannot know about that.
We have to tell them at some point.
Another time. Tonight, we give them a good memory.
So we shall, fellow homemaker.
Well, for the time being, at least.
Oh no, Dr. Watson, you are stuck with me.
I'll have you know I've started seeing someone.
What? Absurd.
Is it that hard to believe?
I don't believe you.
Believe it. Her name is Mary, and she's very real.
Why didn't you tell me?
Oh, I thought I'd wait for the other children, so we can talk about it as a family.
In regards to insufferability, it is all too clear I've met my match in you, Dr. Watson.
Indeed you have, Mr. Holmes. Now, wipe the blood off your lapels and tuck in your shirt. They'll be at the door any moment. Welcome home, children!